active party
Pastor,
list.
give me strength.
I mean, I remember we was in the temple, and we were getting our bus kicked in the temple. And
Yeah, we were rolling really bad, and then Bill Bezkel showed up, and he was like,
yeah,
"I
dumb
live."
bitch.
And
yeah.
Faraday was like, "Is that Bill Bezkel?" He was like, "Is that the Grim Reaper?" And then he went Alakazam and shot lightning and destroyed all of our health bars, and then he
Yeah.
left.
Dude, what a
Faraday
classic.
literally pointed out, he's like, is that Bill Bezkel? And he was like, no, lightning bolt.
And he's so real for
Is that the Grim Reaper?
He was also announcing his deadly moves, which was closing and locking the door.
And now for my final trick. Closes the door.
The others will see Faraday pissing in the grass here, the shrubbery here. We'll give you a enthusiastic thumbs up, Jonathan, and we'll unlock the door.
I'll give him a
Ooh,
thumbs
I
up,
was actually
too.
a vampire.
Oh, okay.
And you open the door, and you see there are a number of denizens inside.
There are...
Wait a second.
Adrian,
No,
you spot this hobgoblin over here.
Well, I was maybe.
there is quite the,
Stop me!
Wait, I didn't even realize. Oh my God, it is stuck.
Look at his beautiful face.
Let's go!
The Stockman jump scare.
Michael!
Oh, it's him.
Zachary! he went up in the world.
Well, who's this guy?
I get-
Who's this guy?
Actually,
Oh,
That's
oh my god!
Ha-oo.
Holy shit! It's Haupu! Alright, so... First, I gotta ask.
Oh yeah, you
Wait.
see at the center, it appears to be a fighting ring, and this individual here is beating the shit out of this guy.
it's one of the Dream Eater, what the fuck?
Okay,
That's
so-
unfair.
Okay, no, Joseph, there's some lore here, actually.
Oh no.
Oh, yeah,
So
this-
guy... So,
I saw him, but I wasn't really gonna say anything.
so, like, during the Godfinders, we met these guys, and, like, it was... Wait, hold on, where's the woman?
She's not here at the moment.
So, he was, like, paired with a woman or some shit, right?
He was paired with a woman and this really tall dude.
Named
And
Bad Buddy.
Yeah,
Bad
Bad
Buddy.
Buddy captured a hamburger man,
Barack.
And-
Burger Man.
and we were trying to get information, and they were going to fight us, and then an agreement was made. So this was shortly after William first took control, and he was like, Bad Bunny looked at him and he goes, "We will have a..." How did he speak?
He was like an American.
He was like, "We will have a good old-fashioned boxing. We will have boxing match." And I was like, "Okay." And he was like, "You can use anything you want, including your gun." And I said, "Okay." So,
We're
yeah,
infiltrating
it
them.
is that one. Okay, I'm not racist, thank God.
And we're
Dude,
infiltrating
I was
another...
looking at it, and then, like, it was like a fucking hamster wheel in my head, and I was like, wait a second.
I was gonna
Oh my
point it
God.
out, but I was like, dude, I don't know. Maybe that's another Hollow Knight character. Maybe I'm racist, and I held back on pointing at you.
Oh, yeah, no.
Remember, losing your friends.
I've not spoken to Ichinose in a while, and in all honesty, I've been keeping everything hush-hush ever since the whole thing with XILA. And yeah, I know it's a bit ironic that they're over there, but in all honesty, the territories they claimed have been pretty peaceful, all things considered, down here.
No, so the cousin belongs to them then.
He kind of shrugs and goes, I don't know. Things are looking worse in the Mizzano level than they are down here. That's all I can say. But then again, that's where the fighting's happening, no?
Nah, he just kinda shrugs and... Is it like a conveniently placed a bottle of alcohol? Not bottle, a glass.
Glass
or
of
tank,
champagne.
whatever. Yeah, whatever.
Kind of slides you a glass. He goes, "Go ahead, drink up. This one's on me."
He kinda like grits his teeth and goes, "Fate works in strange ways."
That does, but you're doing okay, right? The family's okay.
They're fine. They're still in well, should I just call it false Xarkell now? I don't know.
Because you might be able to get more information out of some of the scholarly types. Maybe, I don't know. There's a lot of names for this place. Shimmering level, glittering level. I know it's below the sump, or is it connected to the sump? I can't quite say, but I just know that the monsters are not to be found here.
Well, I figured as much given that this is a more civilized area.
It's quite old too. I don't know much about it, but the structures here, they don't look like anything we're familiar with.
I'm kind of in the middle of something right now.
Ah, well, don't let us keep you out for too long. Always here.
Well, it's fine. Miss, what was her name again? I forgot.
Oh, here, let me hold on. Oh, you can't see her name. There you go. Jody.
Miss Jody, see you around.
They'll both wave you goodbye, and Spine will say, "Good luck, White Hound." And with that, Faraday, you approach, and you see Stockman. Stockman, he turns and gives you this look.
I reciprocate the look.
He will dab you up.
Hell yeah. I hit the fattest dab on this man.
It's a large clap.
It ricochets and rebounds throughout the walls.
V, you kind of dodge the sound wave that almost hits you. That's how deadly it was.
If Sonya was there, Sonya would have been eviscerated.
and you realize, Faraday, he's no longer a hunchback. This
Imposter.
He appears to have a nicer posture this time around.
Anymore?
He doesn't. Although he does kind of lean over, giving you the echoes of what was once severe gamer back.
So true.
Jonathan, the name does not ring a bell. He appears to be some sort of niche celebrity, apparently. You're not sure.
Niche e-celeb.
I will look at you, Adrian, and I will look at the man you call Stockman. I'll go, I have no idea who that is.
Oh, I have a lot of idea of who that is, Jonathan.
Of course, you know him as a member of the Covert Cardsmen, who are an official guild of vagabonds, low working class, and homeless individuals who basically act as information dealers.
Information any of you need, Stockman will probably know. For a price, of course.
And
Well, as long as he doesn't ask me to gamble, I'm not really good at it.
as you all have this conversation, you see the large bug woman, whose name proudly displays Cynthia, approaches all of you, like Washington and says, "How can I get you all? Anything here? Cervisia?"
I'll take a pitcher of Carhai and orange juice, and could I also get the Wi-Fi password?
Oh, okay. Why don't we have a couple of drinks, and then I might give it to you.
Sure, that's fine then.
Should we look at the others?
Visage ring a bell
Absolutely.
immediately.
There's nothing quite like it.
Fair dear, you realize upon seeing her, you actually made it down here. You just have no memory of it.
Dude.
I imagine he's like talking to Stockman and he's like looking at the bug lady and then looking around and he's like, "Hey, shit."
I like the idea of just, so Stockman, what have you been up to?
The fuck.
The fuck did I get down here before?
Yeah, that's the implication. How did a fair deer get down here?
What
Just like hard eyes.
Drunkenly stumbling through the floor.
Doing backflips and shit.
Falling down the stairs is stalled.
David Hasselhoff swimming around.
One of these days, Faraday will wake up with a magic nuke engraved in his chest.
True. Well, I'm gonna look behind me. What are Samat and Ophelia doing?
Shamat and Ophelia, they're currently just kind of drinking, talking to each other at the moment. They do not appear to be giving anyone any mind, although they are still occasionally glancing over at this fight, which is going very one-sidedly, but
Sir Marmot getting his ass beat.
essentially. Anyone else you're looking at?
Deserved. He should have saved his buddy. Bad buddy.
Has Haupu noticed us yet?
Yeah, as you kind of like occasionally glancing over at the rest of you.
All right. Well, the first things first. He's gonna kind of turn around, see others kind of shooting the shit, and say, Jonathan, like I had mentioned yesterday.
I'm ready when you are.
Oh no, I have to take a call. No, I'm just letting you know. Good luck, soldier.
What? No, I thought it was supposed to be
Actually,
together.
She does not appear to recognize you, Faraday.
It would be like, oh, I guess it's been a while, huh?
You've been down here before.
I guess so. See, you kind of left me a calling card, and I take out the photo.
I hope you slide it face down so Stockman doesn't see.
Oh no, he's holding it face up.
Stockman's kind of miming, like lowering his glasses as he's just looking at it.
See, Stockman's a man of culture. This is a Wu-Tang gang member. Yeah, I'm going through something right now.
A little
How you
something,
been?
something. Well, me, I've been working at the So Close Casino for a little bit. The Xarkell Independent Liberation Army's been paying me okay. And the Aeons here, they are, well, you know, administering the city, as usual.
That's good. That's good. Huh.
What brings you down
always
here?
work down here.
Yeah, I've always been working down here. It's quite nice.
Man, I really wish I could remember more of that night.
She'll put a hand to her mouth and be like, it was a night. It was a fun night.
Huh, I'm sure.
You were
Man.
ambitious, let's just say.
Well,
Stockman gives you this look.
people were saying I was the Duke of the Deep?
I think so. That title's been thrown around a lot. We honestly don't know. There's a
Yeah.
prophecy saying that someone from above will come back down and restore the sanctity of the city. But the Aeons are not having any of it. They wish to enforce the way things are right now. But don't say that too loudly. It's okay to say it in the casino, but if you spot any Aeons out in the street, they're not gonna like that.
Right. He's gonna kind of cross his arms and lean back a little bit. This is interesting information. Now I really wish I could remember that night. More reasons than one. He'll wink.
She'll kind of like gesture you to stop, playfully and everything. Meanwhile, you guys are just kind of drinking and watching this happen. Hmm?
You what shifts do you usually work around here?
I usually work the night shift.
Oh, so you just started, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, that's a shame.
Why is that?
I don't know. I was thinking we might, relive a night-long past.
Stockman will put on an exaggerated like gasp, with like hand to the chest.
Adrian will like rub his temples.
This man is so. She goes. It's quite a bold move to make after your first time back.
Like I said, I don't quite remember that time, so really, it's kind of my first time here in general.
She will give you a wink, and she'll like, I'll consider it. Why don't you have fun first? Don't want to rush things too quickly.
Yes, of course. I think I'll go join my friends here, good old Stockman. I'll catch up with you later, man.
He'll dab you up again,
Hell yeah, I'll dab him up again. Reverberates throughout the whole bar.
and then he'll whisper, "Asmodeus be with you."
Yeah.
Asmodeus.
Asmodeus.
I've been playing games of cards with Miss Weissman, but that's about it.
Okay. Well, have we gotten any applicants?
Yeah, we got a score of new applicants actually. I didn't even think about that because I was so worried about who. Yeah, there's a couple of applicants. I guess we can schedule. I can give them a call and see what day works for them and for you.
When I get back, the day after I get back will be fine. So, I'll shoot them all an email when I return back to the clinic.
All right, sounds good with me.
And I'll see you soon, Tess.
All right, and she will kiss. She'll get your kissing noises on the phone, and she will hang up.
Dodged a bullet that one.
Zachary looks over. Long night, eh?
Bunch of Zilla you don't know the half of it parading around the place. And I was just informing them, and then V is going to hang up and then make their way over.
Yeah, you see
Is
the
there a
others have already
bathroom?
lined up. Yeah, I would say there's a
bathroom?
bathroom. It's just not on the map. I would say it's like we'll say it's like a little room over here next to the bar.
I have a picture to go take.
Hey, smoking
I have to
around here.
return some videotapes.
Damn, you know, I think I gotta piss right now.
So fair, you go to the bathroom.
No! They go in the stall!
Damn, I gotta piss right now.
Damn, who's in this stall? I wonder.
Hey, Via, can you please get to the better? Oh, good heavens!
You look up, it's just you just see half of Faraday's face in the stall crack. What you doing in there?
Nice.
V's just...
Yeah, Faraday's like sitting there and he's like, yeah, kill him, and then he's like, oh, I gotta fucking piss.
Okay, so... so V's not even in the stall. I said that as like a panic joke, but yeah, no, fucking V's just like, oh no, it's in the bathroom. I can take this picture real quick. They'll kind of lower their pants and just kind of hike their suit up a bit and just kind of like try and angle it and just take a picture of it from like the bathroom mirror.
It is literally, are you winning, son?
So fair, you storm right in, and you see V try to take a picture of their behind.
I'm just running past V. I'm just like he opens the door, he sees it, and he's like, I don't got time for this right now.
Yeah.
You know what? It just
Drugs
makes it.
and alcohol. I'm
Makes
a
it feel
walking
neat.
party, dude.
So, you go ahead and you take this hype, and you feel relaxed. You're back in what you would consider a safe zone, and as you're kind of taking this hype, you just watch as this man here just delivers a downward attack with his fist against Sir Marmot here, and you because it's in the moment, you hear ooh as the fist connects to his face, and more blood.
Oh
spurts out.
yeah, that's hard.
as he's got him in a camel clutch.
The camel clutch!
No.
And you scream that, Gwendolyn. He kind of you see the man with the silver hair kind of like he's got the camel clutch on, but the one hand kind of finger guns your way and winks at you while he's crying out in pain.
Yo, this guy's cool as fuck.
Dude, that's crazy. Percy, do you think I could subtly cast Soothe on Dryton?
You could, yeah.
If you pass like a perception check, you can hear him go, I wish Bad Buddy was here.
Oh,
Go ahead, make a perception check. Go ahead and make a perception.
I don't think. Yeah, okay, I can't read.
You know what,
Soothe.
sure.
I'm gonna do it.
I should have never failed, Bad Buddy.
I can't hear anything
over.
I can't hear anything over Gwendolyn being so hype.
Jonathan, instead of hearing Sir Marmot's voice,
No.
you hear Sir John this voice
Where do I hear him?
somewhere in the building.
Dude, he's across. He's over here.
Okay.
Can I just mention that we rolled 3 nat ones like almost back to back.
It's not a Wednesday. It's not a come on. It's
I
Wednesday.
think I need to go investigate.
What happened to talk? What happened to talk?
He needs to go investigate.
He needs to go, dude. He needs to go.
This man
I
knows
need you to make a
things.
reflex save as you're walking by Violet.
Oh?
Her familiars are messing with her tray and she's about to spill.
Dude.
No.
Not that-
No shot.
Wednesday fucking
For
sucked,
that one.
Wednesday.
Reap 'em, boys. Reap 'em, reap 'em,
If
boys.
Malik rolls another nat 1 after this.
We're canceling the session.
No, it's considered a legendary moment.
It's only one.
So you see these like it's like how do I describe it? It's like shepherd's pie. And she's trying to hold on to it. And while her familiars are trying to get nibble at it, she's like, "No, stop! This is for me!" And she spills out all over your like tabard, your surcoat tabard, and like your chest plate area. And she goes, I am so sorry.
I will turn to face her.
She's standing at about an impressive 5'3". She will look up at you with her giant witch hat. I can. And she will cast prestidigitation, and it does clear a good bit of it. The floor, the food is still on the floor though.
I will step over the mess on the floor and go, "All right, thank you."
And we hear her scolding her familiars, and her little mice familiars are crying a little.
Dreams that, if you want to believe it, have a. Are you okay, fair dear?
Oh, sorry. Continue.
He'll hand you the porter that you gave him. He's like, "Go, take a sip. It shall clear your throat."
But these prophetic dreams have a 100% accuracy with them. And, well, the most recent dream I had obtained involved our party, well,
Meeting us.
meeting you right here in this casino. For what purpose, I'm sure we'll figure out in due time. I know you, and V's gonna look around and say, our local champion Arazinor isn't present at the moment, but he recognized you two as very, very good information brokers. Mr. Orin, and see what he has to say to us.
Absolutely. And he is willing to provide refuge for newcomers like yourselves. Be sure not to stop at the wrong corner here. You're all newcomers, most people won't recognize you.
Okay. Let's see.
Oh, and one more thing. If the Aeons look at you, just keep walking.
Any reason why, or is that going to be obvious?
To protect our fine city, of course.
V will raise their glass of orange juice and say, "Cheers to that," and they will drink.
They will. Ophelia and Shamar will also drink.
This is gonna be Corinth and Adrian in the sidewalk.
V will look at it and say, "You know, I don't particularly drink myself. I tend to stay away from alcohol."
Ophelia will grab your orange juice.
I was about to ask for that instead. I
And
thank
she
you
will
for
drink it.
reading my. You should drink all of it.
Not all of it. She'll leave a little bit for you. And you realize your glass of orange juice has a little bit of black lipstick on it on the one side of the rim.
I'm gonna turn my glass to the other side and say, "I don't know what this partnership may entail, but," and V will drink. There's the orange juice. And kind of set it down and say, "The Blackwell Clinic always welcomes. If you're ever looking for me specifically, come to the 3rd floor."
Yes!
He's fucking dead.
And this is gonna sound terrible. As Sir Marmot's basically near unconscious, Dryden will lift his legs and it'll kind of mimic him pounding him.
Wait,
He's gonna point to you,
Hey, yo.
Whoa!
Hey,
he's-
whoa!
Dude, not the back shot.
He is going to lift a big eyebrow and say, Gwendolyn, looks like you got the ride of a lifetime coming tonight, huh?
You think I got a shot?
And he will toss Sir Marmot over to Adrian. Adrian, make a reflex save.
Damn, he tossed him over the ropes.
Yeah, he would toss him.
Adrian, do not roll a 1.
Dude, I was so close to cracking a joke with me talking.
Adrian manages to dodge out of the way. He slams into the chair. He goes, "Oh!" And everyone goes, ooh, ooh.
Come on. I took hype right now. I think I can.
V will give a hearty laugh and say, okay, but what if you could outpace him too?
Wow.
I think if you take that in hype, you kind of you just
I think
OD.
your heart will just stop. What's gonna happen?
Now, if you take this while also being under the effects of hype, I can't really guarantee your well-being or health, but and V will kind of like jot down their data information and hand to be like, anything bad happens, just give me a ring and I'll run over.
Appreciate it, Doc.
As I will indeed hand you the potion of quick.
Drinks.
Dude.
I wouldn't drink it right now, though. Wait until you gotta do the deed.
Bad Bunny wouldn't have lost this. You remain stalwart.
I'm just gonna, as I'm kind of patching him up, I'm just gonna come here, man, and I'm just gonna hug him.
He's trying his best not to ruin your blazer.
It's okay. If I have a spell to clean my blazer. It's quite all right. Just I've dealt with patients like you before. Just let it all out, okay? That's the best thing you can do right now.
Haupu goes, you could have done better. Oh, and he'll walk away.
So based on
Haupu says you are beta, bitch.
Still hugging and just kind of like rubbing his back and just kind of like making sure he feels like ignore the words of the shark beaskin. He's just upset that he lost a lot of money.
Very well.
It is ever so slightly higher.
It's because of your throne's card.
Yes, sir.
You see Zalika, who's this either harpy or Strix woman. She kind of clicks her teeth and she goes, fine, be quick about it. Garai will escort you.
Thanks, boss man.
It appears Ilaria is in the middle of talking to this, what appears to be this, like, crime boss woman. Like, she is completely, like, decked the fuck out. Ilaria, you sit next to her.
Put her arm around you like, hey, Ilaria!
Pretty much, exactly.
So you jump scare her and she goes, oh, hey. Miss Harvey.
Long time no see, right?
Miss Harvey, if you...
Yeah, have a drink.
Dude, Faraday continues to be the funniest motherfucker in this party.
Captain Faraday, we're in the middle of a meeting.
I'm sorry, man. Here, you want something? I got He's gonna look up. He's gonna look back at his pack. And he's gonna look up again. He'll be like, I got some top shelf stuff right here.
Shelly, whiskey. Okay. Well, if you want to talk, why don't you sit out here for a moment? And she'll kind of point over here. Ilaria and I have some business to.
Of course. I wouldn't want to intrude, anyways.
You already are. You just did.
And she'll kind of wait for you to get up.
He'll pat Ilaria in the back again, and then
Ilaria will pat you on the back and also smack your butt.
He'll kind of skip and then be like, ooh. And then he'll saunter over.
Hold on. Yeah, this is... It's overlooking an office, and what you see is lots of paperwork and whatnot.
The wall. Okay.
Break the window. You should break the wall down.
Are these like sun chairs?
Yeah, like sun chairs.
Oh yeah, he's gonna lay down on one.
So
put his arm behind his head and just kind of kick back.
It's really nice. So Jonathan, you watch as Faraday goes and he has not come back.
He somehow fumbled into a not fumble.
Dude,
I was really
he's so
hoping he
fucking
would
good
be
at
right
this.
behind me, but he didn't. He wasn't picking up what I was putting down.
No, I watched you go, is that Alray? And I just walk off. No.
Okay.
But
I just wanted to ask, you know.
he seems to have knowledge about me that others don't. And I'd like to talk to him, but even standing all the way out here, I can hear him getting waterboarded.
Oh, you can hear that?
He is quite loud.
Zolika will say, just don't mention it to the other residents. Listen, we're trying to conduct official business here at the moment.
Look, I don't know what exactly is being conducted. But what I'm getting at is, if he has the knowledge I assume he does, if you keep putting him under torture, he might do something that could jeopardize everyone's safety.
Roll a diplomacy or intimidation.
I'm trying to be diplomatic.
Like the idea of, oh, you can hear that? Hear that? I'm literally watching it. What do you mean?
You two hear
V's gonna raise an eyebrow and look at Adrian, and then look at Gwendolyn. Just kind of nod to themselves, and just as they go back to making sure Sir Marmot is not gonna cry or pee his pants.
And Dryden goes, you know what? You just want to do it in the bathroom?
Dude.
Wait, oh my gosh.
The three-letter
Dry-
word you're looking for starts with a Y.
ends with yes.
Why? Yes.
Same. Yep.
You're saying yes?
Oh yeah, Gwendolyn says.
V's gonna cough and just kind of get your attention, be like, "Psst," and kind of gesture you to come over here real quick. Knock this guy's socks off.
What?
I've always been curious about it myself, but been terrified to actually partake in it. You're already on hype. You have the quickness. And she's gonna pull out this.
The Warblood mutagen.
Imagine the sex when you have this active at the same time.
Holy shit.
Adrian, what is your live reaction?
Is there like a no smoking allowed rule here?
There's not appear to be a no smoking allowed rule.
Yeah, with like a cigarette in his mouth, he's just kind of like blankly looking at the guy over here.
He appears to be too busy burying his face in V's like stomach area to not be paying attention.
What I want to like kind of like paint the picture, Yosef, is like it's like from Free Runner. She's like V's like opening like their doctor's bag and like pulling.
Yeah.
It
He's
kind
like finishing his drink. He goes, everything all good?
No, yeah. I'm fully prepared, and she holds up the potions.
He looks at you, looks at V, looks at Adrian, but looks back at
V's-
Adrian. He's confused why Adrian's still there.
V's gonna look at Dryden and give a wink and a thumbs up.
He will give you a wink and a thumbs up back, and he will carry Gwendolyn.
Dude, this will somehow lead to a great plot reveal.
And I'm gonna turn back to Marmot. Is he still like? How is he looking right
He's
now?
passed out.
Does he look content at least? Does he look like he's in a peaceful slumber even though he's near death?
He looks a little bit more peaceful than he was earlier. What appears to be an Aeon Stone. You're familiar with these Aeon Stones. You guys have equipped them. He kind of has it kind of infused to his like left eyeball. He's just currently kind of slouched over. He looks worse for wear. That being said, you don't know if you can do anything better for him at this moment.
Right. Well, V will say, well, if and when we do find a way out,
I will pay you handsomely. I would love to go back.
and V will hold up a hand and say, payment isn't going to be necessary, Mr. Buckner. It's the least we can do, truly.
No, nonsense. We'll place a hand on your shoulder and he'll say, "It's the least I can do for saving my life twice." Yeah?
Sure, we'll call it that.
And he'll kind of like gently push you away to kind of like help you move forward and like
Get the fuck away from me,
One
loser!
moment, I apologize. I'm just gonna like lift his head out of the water.
"Oh, Sir Jonathan Tyus, it is good to see you again."
Yes.
And you see Ronnie goes, "All right, man. He's technically my prisoner. He's got to back off. All right, man."
Yes, but if you keep trying to poorly attempt to waterboard the man, you risk the hazard of him doing something that endangers everyone.
Are you sure? Like, he doesn't look that dangerous, man.
No, it's not him. I assume it's not him.
Jonathan goes,
physically.
"I am the son of Don't!" Each of you tense up. And Ronnie looks confused. He goes, what was that?
Trust me, you don't want him to finish that sentence.
You've heard the story. The man's from Dis. Let's leave it.
Minus the Vishkanya woman you guys took down, who was the tarot card user with arcane magic. She's just kind of... Because she's been kind of eyeing all of you up and down with her, like, bright pink magenta eyes. She's wordlessly just kind of looking, judging.
Real quick.
What's up?
You turn to attention. I guess it's fair for me to turn around and I'll go. So, you seem to know us. A lot of members of XILA here. A man wearing aquatic armor, a trident. I can make an assumption, or you could introduce yourself properly.
We're gonna hold off on introductions until the captain of the Bleached Bones has arrived now. Go ahead, take a
Leaving me
seat.
here, baiting my breath.
And he will take a seat.
He's not giving Sir Jonathan a seat.
Yes, sir.
Baker, what's up?
What?
What?
What'd you
Baker.
call me?
You're a baker.
No, I'm a pharmacist.
He's giving you a very obvious Stockman grin.
It's infected to him.
You don't get it?
They're gonna look at you, Faraday. I'm gonna say, if there wasn't a serious conversation that was about to happen right now.
You get it though, right?
Oh no, I get it. It's not a word of it to anyone. Okay.
Alright.
Oh, dude, wait, dude, I got like flashback to the fucking like, God, to that one song from Hamilton where it was like, fucking, I forget exactly.
Saying that recently.
I don't really know too much about what that's about.
It's because you also hear his voice, don't you? You hear the one who sleeps at Relie.
If it
Oh,
makes
yeah.
you feel any better, I don't want to be associated with any of you.
You're here
Yes, I
regardless,
mean-
White Hound. You're associated with them and us either way.
I mean, yeah, I hear him when I talk to him, but it's not like public knowledge, I would assume.
No. But this prophecy has linked its way either to you or to me, and quite frankly, it's becoming troublesome to figure out where the truth lies and where the falsehoods begin.
Is that what you want to settle or find out with all of us here? A thorn in Zilla's side for a good bit. I wouldn't put it past you to stick someone at us. So we're kind of backed into a corner of having to be hired by you all.
Why do you trust that doctor?
Which one? Is Selmay or Blackwell?
You know which one I'm referring to of the two.
Fair. Well, he's mentored me the past 5 years. He's been a good father-like figure to me. I have no reason to distrust him. Unless you're going to give me a reason right now, which, what I'm assuming you're alluding to, with you asking that question and whatnot.
He's gauging the reactions of the others here.
At least for me, that is.
Ronnie looks at you and goes, "But like, you could join us. We could use a strong physician like you at our side. Those Kularans screwed you over, right? You could have had a master's or doctorates by now."
That I could, but there's always a silver lining when it comes to stuff like that. If I had just remained up there, I probably would have become one of them. A hoity-toity, noble, like, well-paying doctor. Boring Kularan life. And if it wasn't for the... And V's just gonna look really annoyed and tired and say, "It's true, if it wasn't for those dumb cunts in Awana University, I probably would have been
Pirate, physician, I care that you all work for this man and this man in particular. The one man who could possibly rewrite the story of this organization. But you don't understand. If he succeeds, life here as we know it would be fundamentally altered."
Altered in what way?
You don't know what he's trying to do. You don't know what he's been threatening to do. He's been sending whatever remainders of corpses my soldiers have left in. He's given us quite dire threats. You're telling me he's not told you his plan?
He's been vague about his own goals and everything. Which, from what you're alluding to, is probably a good thing on his part. But I'm sure...
As they are. But should XILA succeed, the entire history of these two cities is fundamentally altered. They might not exist. They might exist elsewhere. They might be in the astral plane. They could be... I don't know. But I can't allow you and thus him to succeed. But you must understand that is what he's trying to do.
You say all this, but... And... No, I mean, we're aware a little bit of what Dr. XILA is capable of from some Karian mercenaries we ran into. Told us some fun stories about him. How exactly is he planning on doing all this? Like, it's one thing to say that, "Oh, I'm going to do it," but do you believe him that he can?
Adrian kind of like deep in thought and just kind of like take a heavy sigh and go turn to V and say, "V, I think it's time."
Time for what, Adrian?
To use that little gift of yours.
They both look confused.
And what would you have me ask?
That now?
What is Dr. Sumi's goal exactly?
If I use my gift, Percy, is it given to me only?
It is. You would basically call forth the Vizier card, and like a ghostly apparition of it would appear before you, and you would need to ask it.
What your point is? Are you saying we could just trust him because your gut is saying to?
No, you should never trust anybody fully. All I'm saying is that I don't think we should necessarily just fully commit to using that in a situation where
Using
we don't
what?
fully know
What are
if
you
it
talking
has to
about?
be used. Hold on, buddy. We're having a moment over here.
V will look over to the Duke with... I want to say, if the Duke looked at V... Percy,
So I
could
won't
you
try
roll a
and
sense
force
motive
you
for
either
the Duke
way.
right now?
All I'm saying is that neither party is entirely trustworthy from my standpoint.
True.
I hate
But
to admit, but I do
here's
agree
the
with
thing.
you.
Okay. Well then.
No, I'm talking about neither party being trustworthy.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we know what the Duke's goals are. It's been very clear from the beginning.
So
Well,
he
once we have-
says.
True.
I have
but
no
his
reason to lie to you. I wish for the city of Kularo to be gone. And
I
for
don't
only
even
the
know
ci-
what you look like, buddy.
My visage is not necessary for the victory we must accomplish. Speaking of visage, I see that yours has changed.
Herder will very dramatically roll his entire head since his eyes are hidden behind sunglasses.
Is the injustice, which I have seen, I have heard, I've observed. But to your targets, you claim to care for these people, but your attacks are so open. These aren't the acts of someone trying to be a liberator. This is someone trying to control by fear, because it is what was put onto you. I understand this situation is awful, but I am now put in a situation where I'm supposed to believe the words of a terrorist.
Quite rich, since you're standing next to one yourself.
Faraday?
You don't think about the countless lives he's taken in his spree of raiding and pillaging?
I understand he's a pirate. Officially, I can't do nothing about that, as he is a privateer. If I could prevent great old ones from doing whatever they planned, I would change things as well. Now, I can't say I know whoever is trying to change. I don't know what their plans would entail. But if Aeons truly are here backing XILA, then I can at least believe your claim that someone is trying to change what is fated to happen.
Would you believe me if I summoned an Aeon here to confirm it? That this doctor is trying to do things that fall outside the logical step.
I'd listen to an Aeon. I want to hear what it says. They always seem to have cosmic knowledge of things.
Over, so they just kind of walked off.
Adrian, you catch up to V.
And V's just kind of like rubbing the bridge of their nose, and they're going to say, "You were the one that brought upon the idea, Adrian. What do you say we do?"
Well, I definitely trust the doctor more than I trust him, but I don't like the idea.
With all that we've seen so far, with what we've been told, granted, don't know if we can trust those Karian mercenaries, but they seemed quite fearful of the doctor, and with what the Duke is proposing, what else are we going to use this boon for anyway?
Well, I don't want to trade in one evil for another, if you catch my drift.
Damn it.
Curiosity would have taken you all the way up here.
Oh, wonder where everyone is. I'm fucking.
And while V is summoning, you see these two. They're kind
Whoa.
of guarding the entrance.
Can Gwendolyn see like?
You
Oh,
can
my
see-
friends are out there.
You can see that they're out there.
I think she doesn't even really think about the fact that they're guarding, so you just gotta try to push through.
Well,
Or
are you with Mr. Weissman?
Huh? Yeah. Yeah, I am.
You look kind of. He smells. Is that a? I actually don't want to know. You're good to go.
Thanks. None of your business.
He shudders.
Older women scare me.
What's that?
She will lie.
Faraday's also gonna hit you with a presentation.
Just like that. Alright, V.
Cleaned up.
As Gwendolyn finally joins the party after a fun 1 hour in the bathroom.
Dude, can win with great friends.
Is that where you've been this whole time? We've been out here for like an hour.
Oh, well, sorry, V gave me a lot of stuff.
I bet.
It's still kind of effective.
I didn't want to ask it, but at this point, I think Gwendolyn's gonna turn into V's personal test subject.
Yeah, why don't you take a seat down there? We'll run through.
I feel a little bit drained.
Pop-up, what do you do? As it waits for a question.
Do I have to say it out loud, or can I say it in my mind?
You would have to say it out loud.
And it's pronounced Vizier, right?
Yeah, Vizier.
Vizier, tell me, what is the detailed plan of the Duke of the Deep and Dr. Isilme?
And the Vizier responds and tells you that the detailed plan of the Duke of the Deep is to unite the warring tribes of Xarkell, overthrow and destroy the city of Kularo, and re-establish the old city of Xarkell as one unified city, with several sea gods as patrons, but with Cthulhu as the top god of the city, as the patron city, the tutelary deity of the city.
That's no good.
Kularo and Xarkell were never established on Terra, but were instead established on a faraway planet. And to unite those cities, how do I word this? And to ensure that the histories do not change the fates of its denizens, and that its history on this new world will align in a way where the souls that exist here would still exist in that new world, should that altering of reality happen. It is Isilme's cosmic mission.
Which
ideally,
isn't much of a better option, but
it's not much better. But I feel like there's more of a chance for them to go, hey, there's a situation in the city, our city's fucked, let's try and go get other people and maybe we can make things better. But the situation with Xarkell and Kularo is, hey, Kularo, we want things to be better, and they go, we don't give a shit about you, Xarkell, shut the fuck up, you're not our city. So then of course they're like, well, we're gonna go straight to terrorism, because at that point they've run through like every other option. But like if you merge the two cities, then you have a better chance of people that are in that city going, hey, I want things to be better for maybe like the suburbs or some the outskirts, and like there's a better chance for good things to happen.
That is, of course, all on the table, yeah. Because Dr. Isilme's plan is to keep the two cities delivered over to a different realm.
Disrupt how?
He wishes to...
What the Duke said was that fate itself would be changed.
Indeed. As was written in the vaults here in the lake. This course of action cannot be undone, but your doctor wishes to undo it all, no less with the aid of Proteans, those rambunctious, chaos-ridden revolutionaries.
The Duke has clearly stated to us that he wants to just raise Kalara, right?
He's been pretty upfront about that.
Xarkell.
No.
Not Xarkell Clara.
You're thinking raise as in RAISE.
No, raise as in R-A-Z.
He's saying RAZ.
Leaving this area to go raising a settlement. That is not our purpose. We are defenders of the vault here. Defenders against your doctor and his subversive forces.
how relieving. In an obvious sarcastic voice.
You watch carefully now. Our brethren must keep law and order here at all costs. I have given you the benefit of the doubt that you will go back and return to your lives. Should you return, just know our enforcers here will not deliver kindness unto you. I will look at the dude in the deep. They just both nod. The Aeons have already been informed of your presence here as subversive agents of chaos.
Ah, I see. Well, do you have a way for us to leave? That doesn't
I
involve
figured
going
you'd be
back to the
smart
data zone?
enough. I figured you'd be smart enough with your intelligence, of course, with you being a physician and all, and the White Hound being a excellent detective and all, that you would find a means out of here.
So is this like your own dickish way of saying you don't
Real
want to help us
fucking
with
helpful.
that, or because I mean, stroke my ego, please. By all means, I need it. But if you have,
You have 10 seconds to leave before I chuck this trident at your head.
All right, fine. And kind of wave their arms and just kind of flick Gwen on the forehead and be like, Gwen, we're leaving.
So
John.
difficult to not love someone like you.
Sir John, don't say his name.
Okay. He would just give you this look. I think I heard some commotions going on over there.
Oh yeah, we're just, you know,
Oh wait, hold on.
threatened.
Hold on, Faraday, hold on.
Oh,
Your spine puts a hand on your shoulder, Adrian, and goes, everything okay?
Well, I guess it's time I once again broke the law to save people.
Like I said, if you need me or Ichinose, we're here.
I'd rather you guys stay out of it.
If you insist. I don't like to see you taking this burden all alone, but I don't know if that's what Miss Weissman would want, but if you sincerely believe that, I won't stop you.
Well, take care with your new friend.
You as well. You go over to Stockman.
rather never do something like that ever again.
Well, I mean, Elsa here's not in here anymore, so there's no need to worry.
True. I don't have to worry about that fool tripping over the rooftops and almost... Well, he did land on him. Luckily blade down. Ugh, what a mess.
Listen, if at any point you need any Asmodeans here with us, I can always call up a few devils.
I'll keep that in mind, but I'll try and keep it on the down low for now.
Very well. And he will dab you up.
I'll dap him up again.
And he'll give you a one lasting hug before he'll
And then I'll look.
push you away, getting you. He's like, alright, go. You look at Cynthia.
I'm sorry to say, but I'm gonna have to skedaddle out of here.
Well, that's okay. Maybe next time.
For sure. Of course.
And she will lean on over and give you a big ol' smooch on the forehead.
Oh yeah. Hey, you know what? When she goes to pull away, I'll pull her in for a smooch on the mouth area.
Mouth area. Almost
Dude,
romantic.
she's a bug. I don't know if she got lips, bro.
So what's
What
her
her
face
face looks like. So she does have a mouth.
that's
she
fine.
looks like she gives a mad head. I'm not gonna lie.
I don't know if the way Faraday was walking in, I don't know, man.
The two things. real
He still
quick, though.
commits.
Oh, so base.
She gives you a big old smooch.
Ugh.
Hold on.
You guys can hear it.
Fair dear, if you're done whoring yourself out, I believe we should go.
She waves
Hey.
you goodbye.
I only been down here twice. He'll say as he's like walking back. He's still in his Hawaiian shirt, no, trunks and sandals.
Like, he doesn't say, they gave me directions. We're supposed to be meeting with a Master Orin at the Moldy Manatee Inn.
Moldy Manatee, that's what it was. Well,
Yeah.
lead the way, Baker.
Not gonna respond to that.
What?
If he's just going to.
Is that an inside joke?
It's an inside joke between me and Faradir. Don't worry about it, Gwen.
Oh, you were in the area. There might have still been some evidence left behind.
You need not to speak anymore, Faradir.
I left plenty of evidence.
I'm sure you probably covered up the evidence prior.
Oh yeah, that reminds me. Fair dear.
What's up?
He just punches him in the face.
Socks him in the face.
What I do?
They're just kind of keeping an eye on all of you as you're kind of just walking about the city. And
Oh. Well, would you look at that?
Just looking
Looks like
around.
Looks like they brought out the Aeon version of a drone for us. Didn't realize we deserved such caution.
We should speed up then.
I mean, you can see my legs, Jonathan. I can only go so fast, but
V, I will pick you up if need be.
I feel like you would make him slower.
Plus, she's got a whole cake back. Plus, they got a whole cake back.
no, you said that it's fair to her first, motherfucker. You got to commit to it.
Oh, he committed. He said that.
Oh, okay.
What?
V's getting very flush, and surprisingly, they're moving a lot faster. I'm 100 on the table.
they
Hey,
can
that's
move
not a
faster.
You're welcome.
He will look at it, raise an eyebrow at you. I'll take it and say, "Thank you." And he will slide into his vest here, and he will begin to assemble a bunch of drinks. I do mixed drinks, but for you, I've got some pink lemonade for you if you'd like.
No. See, I'm being typecasted, aren't I? I actually hate pink lemonade.
Oh, I
I'm
see.
joking.
Appears to
I love some pink lemonade. Actually, I was just trying to be funny.
Okay. I'm glad my gut instinct was correct. You had me fooled for a second. And he'll pour you some pink lemonade. He goes, I will give you all a mixed drink of my own creation. You all sit back and relax for a moment. He'll pour you guys some cups of water in the meantime.
I'll say, I don't mean to rush you, friend. This is of course being in Sakroth, but time is not on our side.
Are you truly against XILA?
I am. I do not trust these paramilitaries. And they are, if you want my opinion, they're gonna go up. They're gonna sack, raise Kularo. They're gonna forget us down here. In some twist of ironic fate. I've been alive long enough to try to see that the ambitions of young men often entail the deaths of those around them.
Okay. Have you ever thought about... Well, no, I shouldn't say that.
No, go ahead, speak.
Have you ever thought about leaving this place, you and your allies, and finding some sort of other home or some other occupation on the top side? Top side being the false Xarkell.
Then I say, if your plan was to always find ways to defeat them, I could help you all to this vault, the Aeon's Guard. I don't know much about it. I'm sure you could find some occultists who might know more about it, but according to the Aeons, it is something of a fate-weaving device. Powerful, powerful arcane magic. But someone like me or you might not be able to take much control of it, but that's a bold assumption on my part. Maybe you are strong enough to control it.
Okay. That's funny you actually mentioned that. In a way, I'm his apprentice at the moment, in a way.
Are you now?
Him and Dr. Emily Blackwell have been very kind and taught me all that they know.
Well, he's not going around back alleys and performing surgeries there. He's actually set up his clinic.
Oh, no. He's still doing that. The clinic isn't owned by him. He just helps out there occasionally.
Now that sounds more like him, yes.
I'm sure he's still doing whatever back alley stuff that he wants to do. He's just given me great knowledge of the occult and other poisons and toxins and whatnot.
That's nice. I'm glad to hear that you're benefiting from it, and he's doing good as well. That does warm my heart. Are all of you doing okay? This
Cheerio,
the rest
fellow.
of you knows this is a passageway down here.
I see. Let me ask you, is this a one-way elevator?
It's two-way, but before you all step on, would you consider my offer?
Of coming back down and helping you all?
He'll nod.
V will look around and say, this may come out as sounding as desperation of us just wanting to get out of here, but I can say it with my own earnest heart that if I mention you, sure, on the Silme, he'll be more than happy to help you and everyone else down here. That's all Silme ever wants to do.
He will nod solemnly. He appears to be content with that answer. Messenger eels or of the like.
I see. Well, I'll mention you and where you are down here, and I'm sure he'll find a way to get in contact with you.
Very well.
Messenger eel.
Is the elevator open?
It does a ting, kind of like a little bell.
Well, see you around, or and V will extend a handshake.
He'll shake your hand. He'll say,
And then suddenly hand him a business card.
he'll take it. He'll say, nice card. I like it.
Thank you. I got him laminated just before we left.
He'll smile at that. He'll say, may the thrice greatest watch over you all and bless your alchemy.
Much of you might not fit in here.
Before I walk in,
Fair, I will poison you.
I'll just say,
All I'm saying is that there's only so much space
More hectic
and
down
so
here.
much weight this thing can
stay
handle.
safe.
I appreciate the words of caution, friend. From one former paladin to another.
I'll nod.
Charity will call out, be like, yeah, thanks for the way out. If you ever, I don't know, decide to live a life on the high seas, I'm always looking for people.
Are you now?
Oh, yeah.
Like a
Fortunately-
quartermaster or a
Well,
A
it's
bosun.
just my boat is just big enough that if you wanted, you could have your own bar.
I think I might like that. I would consider your offer.
Of course. Just a thought. Stay safe.
You as well. Gods be with you. Wouldn't let you say anything.
Yeah, Gordon will just... for the record, I'm just a freelancer, not really connected with this group, but... Hey, you did me a favor too, so I'll help out whenever they come down here.
Who's they?
This group.
Very well. If you find any Meg members or Ziad or Argonauts, let them know that this is a safe haven.
Will do. Can actually take off my helmet here.
And he will smile, and as the door closes, ding, you guys will
Hold on, that wasn't critical, bro.
It's
Wait, yeah, it
critical.
was. Wait, yeah, it was. Oh.
Dude, that's as hard as you go.
Damn, you
Go
rolled
ahead,
the
take the
same
4
damage twice. That's
Yeah, I
incredible.
did. Yeah, V's just gonna fucking punch Faradir square in the gut. As they're gonna say, Faradir, shut the fuck up.
Can both of you calm down? We are in an elevator.
He won't stop goading me.
They're just
You know-
words. Are you saying that you cannot handle just words? After all, like I said, you should be proud of owning such a fine
Fair
set.
here. Please, for the love of all that is good, shut the fuck up about my ass.
Are we butt buddies now?
Whoa.
Technically, my ass was also in the sink.
What? What? You fucked in the bathroom?
Where else are they going to fuck, John?
Where have you been?
We weren't taking up
Gwendolyn,
the.
actually, and if he's gonna like pull out a notepad and be like, so how was it?
First, just hey, we weren't using the toilet most of the time.
That's not any bad.
So, Miss,
That implies that there was some of the time.
so it was Miss Gwendolyn, actually, and he's just like gonna take like a small notepad and be like,
Also, we can't talk about your ass, but we're going to talk about her ravage fucking in the bathroom.
yes, because she took some of my alchemical concoctions to enhance herself, and I want to see the results of that. So how was it?
You juiced her up to fuck.
Hey, she wasn't against it, and who knows? Maybe I could make some revolutionary.
Where the hell was all this when I was going at it?
Oh, I don't know, Faraday. Maybe you're too much of an ass back then.
Back then, I've always been an ass. Still am.
So real.
Yeah, somehow I don't trust you.
What? Gwendolyn, tell him how good it was.
That was pretty. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty. Didn't last me that
I'm
long.
Sure. I'm just saying I don't trust you in the future.
Oh, now
You've already drugged me once.
In my defense, Faraday, I was looking out for the good of the party.
Uh-huh.
The last thing we needed was you. the last thing we needed was you to get, like, distracted by some other big boobied woman and get taken off into an alley and shanked again.
I was
That
not
happened?
shanked. I was beaten. Difference. By 3 combatants.
Yes, and I would rather have avoided that.
They're just gonna like look behind him at like the wall. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Be like, "You're talking to me? You're apologizing to me right now."
Yes, I can admit when I'm wrong, Faraday.
Hmm.
And I can admit that I was wrong about you. My initial thoughts of you have changed, and I consider you more of a friend and ally than a nuisance.
Well, thanks. I guess. What's bringing this on?
Just, I don't know, felt bad you pointing out that everything you were doing actually helped us in some way. Just made me recollect on some things.
To be fair, not everything I've done has been helpful. I will admit to that.
I asked it, what are the detailed plans of the Duke of the Deep and Dr. Asilme?
And you got a clear answer?
A very clear answer. And one that I am looking forward to having a conversation with Dr. Asilme about.
Very well.
I can say this for certain. The plans of Dr. Asilme are much more... They're better than what the Duke is planning, albeit in his own roundabout way. We can trust him, like your initial gut said, we can trust him more than we can trust the Duke of the Deep.
I don't question that. I don't.
No, I keep this for myself.
Oh, okay, good.
It's like the one thing I won't sell.
Oh, well, you'll be a powerful ally in the future then. And V will turn to
As do
Jonathan
you.
and say, Dr. Asilme is planning to rewrite reality.
Gwendolyn accepted my trade request?
Gwendolyn accepted my trade request?
Faraday has sent Gwendolyn 1 Zerk.
Dude,
Passing it behind
okay,
Jonathan.
Okay, I'm be real. Gwendolyn have Gwen roll perception on that fucking Zerk. That is Zerk that he picked up the very first fucking session.
I remember that from the clip.
That is expired, Zerk.
What are you talking about? Dude, it's drugs. It don't expire.
Do.
Are you trying to insinuate that B did shoddy work?
They were level 8.
Talking about.
That is all I will say.
Dude.
If Master Orin has a direct way to it, Mr. Dr. Osome would want to get with him as soon as possible. But that's going to be for the future. If I'm being very honest, everyone, I just want to go back home and sleep. I'm feeling very tired all of a sudden.
I need to.
This is,
And I have interviews I have to prepare for.
So we confront the doctor later.
We can confront him when we get back, but I'm going to be taking a good sleep when I get back.
No, it is. I think it would be best for everyone to get rest. The pool rooms, getting to the true Xarkell was an experience. And at the very least, I need to ask questions of my own.
Alright. Anyone else? I owe him my life, and I wouldn't want to see the power in anyone else's hands but his. If you're
That
looking
much
for a
trust.
place- Oh, what's up?
That much trust. Well.
That's the only thing we can really have down here.
Well, if... Whatever, I guess it doesn't matter to me. I wouldn't remember if he rewrites reality, so... Could happen tomorrow, couldn't it? We wouldn't know.
Theoretically, yes. But if you need some place to stay, and V is going to take out one of the laminated business cards and kind of
Holy shit.
Jot down the address of the clinic. Come to this location, 3rd floor.
Will do after my
How
report.
fast does the boat move?
Don't.
Pretty comfortably fast.
I'll go.
50, 100, 150, 200. V's gonna give him another $200
Finally.
because no one else is fucking.
You know what, next
Oh,
time...
wait. V, hold on. You don't have to pay for us.
And V's already walking forward onto the boat.
Looks like V's getting the only discount next time. Get your motherfucking boots on the boat.
Well, here's an extra 15, just because I'm actually impressed that you waited for us here.
Oh, I didn't wait for you here, but I'll take the money anyway.
Well, fuck you, now I'm not giving.
He's already pocketed it. He's leaving.
Dude, Adrian once again getting scammed out of money. Classic.
Adrian fraud.
That was the funniest thing I've ever said, bro.
I'm a champion of wrestling.
Of course I would know what it is called.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and head over to the clinic. If anything, I'll see you all there shortly. And V's just gonna walk away.
I suppose I should head to the clinic as well. Goodbye. And then there was just Faraday.
How do I leave?
He's trapped.
Hello there, random postman.
Loomy!
But, yeah, Faraday does not head to the clinic.
Where did you go to?
He takes a walk. A stroll. He has to think about this shit.
Okay. And of the Vizier card, what did you ask? If you don't mind me asking.
I don't mind at all, Dr. Somi, but I would like if you to see it through my eyes and how I think. I asked the Vizier card the detailed plans of the Duke of the Deep and your detailed plans. As the Duke instilled some form, I doubts riddled my mind, and I selfishly wanted.
You notice his Dr. Asomi's, you know, like when his mouth is closed, but you see like little twitches in his jawbones or like the cheeks. So she's like particularly paying attention. No feelings of upset or tension.
Yeah.
It's just something you noticed.
Not God's light, I swear. That also would have been in the notes, but they would have been Karian mercenaries. But V will say, elaborate is certainly one of the words I would use for your plan, Dr. Solme. I won't lie, it seems very, I don't want to say convoluted, but there's a lot of moving pieces that need to be perfect in order for it to, work.
You have faults with my plan.
Simply put, removing Xarkell and Kularo from Terra is going to probably cause a lot of ruckus. Even with the whole Arthur reality shenanigans, there's going to be a whole stuff feeling.
I don't mean that as if I have any qualms or issues with your plan, Dr. Solme. It's just, there's just a lot of moving parts that have to be perfect, like I had said. I think what you're doing, what you plan on doing, is noble, and I give you my full support however I can. It's just gonna be a lot of work. They kind of chuckle to themselves nervously.
Furthermore, we are going against Aeons here, and as far as I know, they are stolen bastards. They probably wouldn't let this go even if we altered reality.
Of these cities.
You're relying on her? Have you talked with her about that? It seems like a big thing to kind of dump on
I have
someone on
not
another
spoken
planet.
to her. For all intents and purposes, V. It would be better if she and I never met face to face.
If fate is rewritten, you wouldn't have to confront her. It would just be.
It would just be. And I would not wish to put her in harm's way.
Doctor, I trust you. I trust you certainly a lot more than the Duke. I simply say regarding this plan, I'd like to help, but I need a moment to think.
Created by
At the very least a night. Perhaps, not to inflate my own ego, but I assume what happened to me wasn't planned. Me being found by those who found me. So they needed a replacement of sorts for whatever plans were originally entailed for me. But the way he acts is... it doesn't seem like he's acting upon the whims of the Yellow Cultist, and he seemed to have somewhat of a working relationship with XILA until there was a disagreement. The next time I found him, he was being tortured, which worries me because during that torture, if I hadn't shown up when I did, he would have said his name.
Would prove to be quite the distraction.
It could also come to bite us in the ass.
It could be a lot of things. Oh yes, fair point. I should disable these. We have... what, you said a week before we do anything? I guess take that time to think about what we'll do. But, as I said earlier, I need time to think, and a week should be plenty time. I will... was it the Drunken Oath? Wow.
Oh, there
I
it
didn't
is.
remember. Damn, I actually got so in character. I did remember what it was called. That's crazy.
I'm so proud of you. Mr. Weissman, Emily's already left. I sent her home early. She's been working very hard.
I'm glad to hear that.
She's a bright young woman. I think she's a perfect fit to work at the clinic.
He just kind of like. He's kind of like have that look of my little sister has grown up so much.
A look of a bit of pride in you as Emily, although she still thinks you're a bit of a lame older brother. She is carving her own path.
Well, in the case, the doctor is for me.
You have a good night, Adrian.
Good night, Adrian.
Well, is that? I assume that's better than having this Duke be the one that I'm pregnant. That be the Duke of Dark. Be the Duke of the Deep. I'd rather it be Faraday than someone like that.
I do not suspect Faraday to be doing anything ill or terrible. So I have no worries about this prophecy. The thing with prophecy is that
They're always vague.
they're vague, and what is supposed to be objective truth is being filtered through the lens of subjective beings such as humans. Faraday is a good man.
So what you're saying is the entire thing happened because Freddy couldn't keep it in his fence?
Dude, V feels so validated right now. Keep Desiree and Damien with me. If all else fails.
He will not.
Without them, I feel like I'd be nothing.
That's nonsense. Dr. Blackwell and I cherish you deeply.
That's right. Sorry about that. Thank you again.
He'll give you a hug.
And V will return the hug before saying, and I'll see you tomorrow morning. Probably. I'll be on the 3rd floor.
Rest easy.
Yeah, you too. And before I move my token, look at how perfectly aligned this one line is with V's token.
Oh yeah, no, it's good, isn't it?
I just noticed that. I was like, oh, that's crazy. But yeah, V will,
And other news has been collected while you were gone. You all are left for a week of respite to try to gather your own thoughts and embark on something of a greater skill than you had initially realized. If the prophetic dreams V has been having come true with 100% certainty, then what Dr. Silme is looking to embark in may be something absolutely crazy, but what he believes to be the best way to ensure that 100% doesn't stay 100% in this heist to infiltrate this vault where the Aeons keep a fate-weaving device of some sort. Characters spend that week back in Xarkell, relaxing, working, and coming up with a plan. There's one session.